Welcome back to the channel, folks. This is Okie Value Outdoors. I'm John. In case you're new to the channel, Carrie's behind the camera. We are headed out on a new adventure this weekend, and this trip is dedicated to Kelley, Carrie's mom, who 10 years ago, this is her 10th anniversary of her death, and that girl loved to camp, and she taught Carrie everything she knew about camping. So we're going to set out and head out on our next adventure, and we're going to carry you all along with us. So you just hang out, and it's going to be an adventurous weekend.
We came out to Spring Creek this weekend. Today's Sunday. It's supposed to be 80 degrees today, 80 degrees tomorrow, overnight low of 50. We decided to come out and camp. John said we're going to dedicate this episode to my mom. My mom passed away February the 28th, 2016. When she passed away, I was 38 years old. And she was only 55. She had a whole life ahead of her. She had 9 grandkids, 2 great grandkids that she had never met. When she passed away, I have to let you guys know that before I continue, that this can be a trigger for some people. So if suicide and talking about suicide tends to be your trigger, then go ahead and turn us off now. But for those of you that have continued to watch, my mother completed suicide on February the 28th, 2016. She hung herself on the back of her bedroom door. My brother went in and found her, and not to go into any details, but that's what happened. She's been gone now for 10 years. This is my mom. Her name was Kelley Ann Massey, but she called herself Young Crum. She was married to a great guy, Joe Bill Crum. She took his name. When she passed away, we had Massey Young Crum put on her obituary. So we're going to dedicate this episode to her. This was her favorite fishing shirt. Anytime she ever came out fishing or anything, she always wore this overshirt. And that was her sweatshirt. Back then, we didn't have hoodies. We didn't have all those fancy jackets and all this stuff. She just had a shirt that she wore fishing. And this is her picture that we had her memorial, and the funeral home gave me that picture. So that's my mom, and we're going to dedicate this episode to her, and I hope that she's here with us so we can catch lots of fish. The last time we were out here, we caught a couple of catfish, and that was about it. But I got my Lucky Grand Isle hat. It's on right this time because I caught it last time. I had it on backwards the whole entire episode and had no idea. So I have it on right this time, and then we got mom here. So we've got camp set up. We've got our tent set up. John can take you for a tour. We decided we're going to change things up. We're not cooking chili this time. This time we're going to be cooking some sausages the first night. Tonight I think we're having sausages with onions and green peppers. And tomorrow we took one out of M. Hood Discovered. He's been talking about having Frito chili pie. So we decided tomorrow night we're going to have some Frito chili pie. And pork steaks. So that's what we're having for dinners. We're going to keep it simple. We've got us some wood. We were going to try to have some music, but we have no service. We have an SOS on our phones. So if we have an emergency, guess what? We are SOS. Literally. Okay, guys, we'll get back to you in a little while. All right, folks. We're back at it. We are just getting our vegetables ready to go into. Fry them up a little. Saute them up to go on these sausages right here. Here's onions and green peppers. But we're going to put them on these sausages right here. It's called Circle S from Groom, Texas. German brand sausage. Jalapeno and cheese. That's what's for supper tonight. So I'm just continuing to get these chopped up here. We got some limes out. We have some liver and a worm. We have bobbering on bottom. John's got a kicking fire going on over there.
Got a cooking fire is what we got right now.
Yeah.
Cooking fire. I'll take you over and show you. Just about ready to cook. We got the cast iron pot where we're going to do the peppers and onions in. And we're going to cook this up. And that's what's for supper right there. Just starting to get dark, even though the camera isn't showing it very well, but It is...
I've had lines out since we've been here, and I haven't caught anything. So.
It's 6 o'clock out, roughly, and it's just getting dark now, and it was about 80 degrees, and the temperature has dropped about 20, maybe 30 degrees so far, but the low tonight's only supposed to be 50, so we'll be pretty good. I'll put my overalls back on here in a little while, and we're going to catfish tonight, and we'll bring you all along. So we'll go back to the peppers and the onions and the sausage. This is, we don't like a whole lot of things to come out of Texas, but I do like this sausage. And it comes out of Groom, Texas. Groom, Texas has the leading water towel, if you look it up. So anyway, we'll come back to you here in a little while. All right, folks. As you can see, it's getting dark. Sun is just setting. Tell me that isn't such a beautiful picture right there. Look at that. That is just the most beautiful scenery over the water. We got camp all set up. As you can see, we got our lights. We added on since the last time we were here. All powered by Jackery. No, we're not sponsored, but we should be. But this is going to be nice. We got tiki torches. I don't know if you can see them, but when I come back to you, you will be able to see them, so we get more light. And up in the tree up there, we did hang the green blob just in case, so we could have a green campsite. But this is just beautiful. Temperature right now, probably, if I had to guess, mid-60s. We're down in the valley, so it gets a little colder down here than out there. We don't have cell service, so we can't do anything. No music, no nothing. But that's camping. Hey, when I grew up camping, we didn't have cell phones, so it ain't nothing unusual for me or Carrie. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a little update of what's going on. Oh, I want to show you our peppers and onions. Peppers and onions are cooking. Look at that. Oh yeah, they're just sauteing nice for our sausage tonight. I don't know if you can hear the ducks, but the ducks are coming in. They know it's dark, so it's safe for them. But anyway, we'll get back to you, folks. And if we catch a fish, we're definitely coming back to you. Which we've caught fish out here before, so Carrie and I came up with a pact tonight that we are not, unless it's little baby, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna cook it for y'all. Anyway, we'll get back to you in a little while. All right, folks. We got our tiki torches done. Got our fires. Our tiki torches going. Got our fire going. I got my headlamp on so you all can see. Got a fire. Onions and peppers are sitting down there resting until we're ready to eat. We got our catfish poles in. As you can see, I got a bell on. We got the torches burning. I turned the lamp off. You can kind of see everything going on in the campsite. We haven't turned on the green light yet because we haven't really needed it yet. Maybe as it gets later, we might. But right now, I want to say it's about maybe 60 degrees. It's really, really nice out here. We're just waiting to catch catfish. We'll come back to you if we get something. All right, folks. We got our peppers and onions cooking. We throw the sausage in there. And then what we're going to do is we're cooking them over the fire. We're going to take those sausages before they get totally done, and we'll put them over there to crisp up the skin. But they're building all that flavor. We're building all that flavor with the peppers and onions in there, and jalapenos in the sausage and cheese. So we'll come back to you here when they get done. Man, I'm telling you what, if you could smell this, it smells amazing. These onions and peppers with the sausage cooking. Nothing but flavor, people. Nothing but flavor. Alright, good morning, folks. We're back with you. It was a pretty good night. We didn't catch no fish. But, I mean, it was pretty nice. We survived. It's a cool 30 degrees out this morning. Sun's coming up. Give you a little view. Sunrise. Miss Carrie is over there picking up sticks to get the fire going. I got coffee making. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Pretty chilly out here. We're gonna get some coffee made and get up and going, and we'll come back to you here in a little bit when we get breakfast going. All right, folks, we're back with you. We had our coffee. I went up and gathered up some more firewood, cut it all up for tonight. Because even though it said it was only supposed to get down to 40s and 50s down in this valley down here, it got down to 30. But we're plenty warm in our tent. You see, we got it insulated pretty good right here. It worked pretty good for us. So we're gonna walk over there and see what Miss Carrie's doing. I think she's making us breakfast. We're gonna walk over and see. What are you making us for breakfast, baby?
Breakfast burritos.
Breakfast burritos. We got potatoes and chorizo. It looks like some sausage there. She's cooking us up a good old breakfast. It's gonna be pretty amazing, folks. But anyway, she's getting that all cooked up. We got limes in the water. What a beautiful morning out here already. It's already warmed up to about 55 now. So anyway, we'll come back to you here in a little while. All right, folks, we're back with you. Miss Carrie's making breakfast. Breakfast burritos. Chorizo, sausage, cheese, eggs, peppers, onions, and salsa. Oh yeah, that's a breakfast of champions right there. What kind of salsa is that? Oh yeah, that's one of my favorites right there. Campfire burrito. Well, not really campfire. Blackstone breakfast burrito. We used the leftover sausage and onions and peppers from last night. All right there. We put that right into that breakfast burrito. Except for the length. The sausage are right there. All right, folks, I'm going to get back to you. Say hi to the camera. I'm going to get back to you. I'm going to eat my breakfast while it's still hot. So I'll come back to you here in a while. All right, folks, looks like we got our first fish of the day. Miss Carrie got herself one. Oh, yeah. What we get? Oh, we got ourselves a little catfish. Yep. Alrighty, folks, look at there. First catfish of the day. think we're gonna keep this one, even though it's only little fish. We're gonna cook him up maybe for lunch. But anyway, I'll get back to you here in a minute. I gotta get this fish off. You wanna hold the camera? He's swallowed that baby. Make him a fire.
Get your towel too.
Nice.
I can feel it nibbling and nibbling.
It's cold as hell.
He was trying to eat it.
Well, he ate it. He ate it all right. Wow, baby.
He's going in your cooler. We have a cooler over there for him. Oh yeah, and I got my liver.
Yeah, I almost lost my head. Alrighty, folks. Alrighty, folks. There it is. First fish of the day. You want to turn it off? Alright, folks. I think we got another one. Looks like we got another fish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at there. Look at there, folks. We were just sitting here talking how windy it is and everything and how hard it is to catch. But we got ourselves another fish. That's a nice channel cat right there. Alright, I will let you go. We're going to, I gotta get this off the hook for her, and then we'll come back to you. Right now, take a look. It is really, really nice out here. It's about 80 degrees. The wind is blowing like 30, but still, it's still a nice day. And we're catching fish again. So we'll get back to you here in a little bit. All right, folks, looks like we got another fish. Make 3 for the day today. They're all small. Oh, here's way small. Yeah, we're probably gonna let this one go. It's a little baby. A little baby right there. You ain't even get a finger of food off of that one. But hey, the fish slayers slaying fish.
It's a fish.
Anyway, all right. Let me get this one taken care of and get settled back, and we'll come back to you here in a bit. Boy, that girl is on fire today. Think she got another one. Did we catch that baby again? Nope, we didn't get nothing there.
No.
Oh, well, false alarm, people. False alarm, but it's still beautiful out here. 82 degrees. The wind is ripping. Don't get me wrong. It is ripping, but you know what? I'll take this any day over all that snow and stuff that we just had. So anyway, we'll come back to you when we get another fish, or whatever we start cooking or whatever. We'll come back to you here in a while. You recording?
Yeah. We're taking a ride.
Folks, we're out exploring. Actually, to be the truth, to be the matter, we're going over where we have cell service so we can find out when this wind's supposed to die and when we can build our fire and start, so we can start cooking our supper. Right now we've just been keeping the fire going, barely. But the wind is blowing 20 sustained and 30, 40 mile an hour. I don't know, I'm guessing, but it's still pretty windy. Got no cell service it says. Shit out of luck. Should say SOL.
If it has 911 services, I mean, I'm just saying. How does it have 911 services, but it doesn't have regular service?
I don't know. It should say SOL. Believe me, you're going to try to call an emergency SOS and it's going to say shit out of luck. That's what it's going to do. You just don't even try to call 911 out here. You just better head to a hospital, and who knows where that is. Oh yeah, look at this.
We now have service.
We now have service. One bar, but we have service.
Whoa.
Let's go on in.
Maybe at the top of the hill up there. Maybe you'll have service. Maybe at the top of the hill up there you'll have service.
No, we got service right now. I mean, we got one bar. We're able to access the internet right now, at least. So that's my whole thing. Is I'm just going to stay right here. All right, folks. We're on our way back. Says at 7 o'clock the wind's going to stop. And we can have a ripping fire. So we won't freeze to death and we can cook food. We might get to see some wildlife while we're here. $78 degrees still at 6 o'clock at night. It's beautiful out here. Are you gonna be able to see that or what?
I'm trying.
Well, alright. Meanwhile, look at that view. Nice out right there. Alright folks, we're back with you. We got a fire going. Wind's starting to die down a little bit. Our lights are lit. Sunset. And we got poles in the water. So hopefully we can catch. Mommy and Daddy come out to those fish Kerry caught earlier. Maybe Mommy and Daddy will come out and we catch them too. Take the whole family home and cook them up. We figure we're gonna do a catch and cook. We're just not gonna do it here. We're gonna do it tomorrow when we get home. We'll fillet. I think we're gonna try to do the whole fish. One of our Butch from Before It's Too Late Outdoors said that he cooked up the whole fish. So we're gonna look up a recipe and we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna see what happens. Oh man, I look all red and everything. But anyway, we'll get back to you if we catch a big old fish. But look at that sunset. That is so beautiful. 78 degrees still outside right now at dark. So we'll get back to you, people. All right, folks. Here's what we got going on tonight. We got jalapeno and cheddar sausage, Wolf brand chili, and what we're making is Frito chili pie, and we're gonna lace it with that sausage right there. It's leftover sausage from last night that we're cooking over the open fire. And as you can see, we're heating up the chili, and then we're gonna make Frito chili pie with sausage, jalapeno and cheddar sausage. So this is our supper tonight. We changed it up a little bit. We got pork steaks in the cooler. We might cook those up. We might not. I don't know. It's just, now that the wind stopped blowing, it's really, really nice out here. It's probably about 65, 70, I'd say 68 to 70 degrees right now. It's so hot next to this fire that there's Kerry over there. You can see her. I got to get off. She's over there. You had to stay away from the fire and see where my chair is. I got to get away from the fire. But it's really warm out right now. We're using the fire just to cook with. But anyway, we're going to come back to you when we put all this together. And, by the way, the catfish are in the cooler, bled. We're going to have fried whole catfish tomorrow. All right, folks. There's the sausage. It's been sitting there smoking. Part of our Frito chili pie. Miss Kerry's putting it all together. Sorry, you're gonna go around here. Look at that sausage. Sorry, I'm trying to get the shadow out. Sorry, the shadow is just unbelievable. Okay, so we got our Fritos, and yes, we're using real Fritos. Okay, Miss Kerry, go ahead. I'm sorry, folks, about the shadow, but
slicing some sausage, jalapeno cheddar sausage.
Smoked jalapeno cheddar sausage at that.
Yeah. I had to make room. And that's gonna be about it. Put it right there like that. We'll save some.
Look at that dish right there. That's a lot of sausage right there,
yeah.
Folks.
Save
You're
some
trying to
for
make me fat.
We will take some of this cheese. We're gonna put some of that cheese on there just like that. That's the shredded cheese. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and slice this up. Put this on mine. Just like that there. That looks good to me. All right. Now we have to go get the chili.
Okay, we're gonna go get the chili. You need a pot holder?
Yes, I got one right here.
Everything's cooked over the campfire, as you can tell. Oh, people, I'm telling you right now, look at that.
I'm gonna set this right down here.
Look at that.
Grab this other one.
We're gonna grab the second one. Oh yeah, look at that bubble. Bubbling, doubling. Gonna put your onions in yours.
Put some cheese.
She's gonna put her onions in hers.
Okay. We're going to set that down there. And now
What about your onions?
we go for the magic.
Okay, the magic, look at this right here, folks. What do we got there?
Hernandez queso dip.
Hernandez queso dip.
So
Sorry, the
We
light
have
is
to make-
really...
we have to make sure it's extra hot so this melts on there. Like that. And then put a little bit on this one.
Folks, I'm telling you what, this is gonna be money right here.
Like that. And then
Then she's adding the onions.
this one is mine.
Now, I'm not having onions on mine.
That's what I'm adding. Some onions to mine. Just like that.
Look at that right there, folks. Burrito chili pie, cooked over campfire. Alright, folks, I'm going to let you know right now, I'm not going to taste this on camera because I'm holding the camera and I got the light, but I'm going to eat this and it's going to be good. This is what we got right here. Frito, sorry about the shadow. Frito chili pie. Alrighty. Okay, we'll get back to you in the morning, folks, because we're going to eat this and then we're going to head into the night. Good morning, folks. We made it through another night. I went to bed. It was like, I want to say it was in the upper 60s, and it was nice and warm. Got up, went to the bathroom once, and it was really, really nice out, nice warm breeze. And then the cold front decided to pop in. We got up, and now the north wind is blowing. It's not that cold. It's like 43 degrees, but we got, I don't know, 15, 18 mile an hour north wind, and that wind chill is just really, really chilly. So we're sitting in the truck. That's why we're filming our outro in the truck, because the wind chill is just a little cold. We're sitting here having our coffee. I think we're just gonna pack it up and head to the house. I need a shower. Gary needs a shower. And then we'll continue this with when we get to the house. We're gonna cook up that fish for you that Carrie caught yesterday, and like I said earlier in the video, we're gonna try a new recipe. So I got to reach out and try to find the recipe for Carrie, or Carrie's got to find it, or whatever. But anyway, we're gonna get all packed up, and we'll be getting out of here, and we'll come back to you in a while.
He's lying. We'll come back to you right now. Listen, this whole entire episode was dedicated to my mom. She passed away in 2016. She completed suicide. As we told you guys in the beginning, if it's a trigger, then just go ahead and turn it off. But we have dedicated this entire episode to my mom. Hey, listen. All you have to do is talk to somebody. She had grandkids. She had her whole life ahead of her. She had great-grandkids she hadn't even met. And the tragedy that she left behind when she completed was horrible. I mean, unthinkable. Unthinkable. Still to this day, I still have things that trigger me. Late night calls. Because I received the call of her being gone at like 10 o'clock on a Sunday. So it's things that like trigger that, like late night calls can trigger it. A song, music, anything can trigger a memory of that lost loved one. And that doesn't just go for suicide. It goes for anyone that's lost a loved one that's been really close to you. She lived with me for the last 4 years of her life. And she lived with my 3 kids, Michael, Amber, and Haley Myers, until she moved out about 6 months before she completed suicide. So if you see the signs, and you may not, I didn't see them, but if you see the signs, you need to get help. If you see someone highly depressed, can't talk to anybody, starts giving their things away, that was the number one clue that I should have picked up on that I didn't. She started giving me the things that she collected as a child, back when me and my brother were kids. She started collecting these things for us, like old school report cards and all of that stuff. She started giving all that stuff away. She gave me my 3 boxes, and she gave my brother his boxes, and she left things for my kids that she wanted my kids to have, and I had no idea. So we spent Christmas together, and then it was February the 28th that she completed the suicide. It was a big ordeal. please, 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 for the love of God, get help. I'm not just asking you that because I'm a survivor of suicide. I'm asking you that so that no other child like me, an adult child, or grandkids have to go through the sacrifices that we had to go through when she completed her suicide. The questions of if, why, they're all there still after 10 years. Her purse, there's still things that I can't go through. I can't go through her belongings still. Her purse that she carried every single day, I cannot go through it. And it's been in my closet for the last 10 years. And I have no desire to go through it. But I just want you guys to know that if you need help, if you need somebody to talk to, you contact us. You contact me. I don't care. Contact me directly. I will talk to you. It's important that you are here. You are important to this world. Everyone has its place. Everyone has their purpose. So thank you guys for staying along with us, coming along with us, staying with us as we make this journey, as we do this little YouTube thing, as we do our camping. Like, subscribe, leave comments, let suggestions of how we can set up our camp differently. Anything helps us grow our channel. Thanks again. Love you, Mom.
All right, folks, we'll come back to you when we're ready to, when we get back to the house and get the fish cooked.
I told him I forgot something. He had to turn it back on real quick. Look, it's Valentine's Day. And you know what? Normally we don't get things for each other for Valentine's Day.
But it's not Valentine's Day.
For 10 years.
Today's the 10th.
I understand that, but for 10 years we didn't get anything for each other. And we never have. But this time I was a little corny and I decided I was going to get him something. Look at what I got him. He's the top dog of our family. Here you go. Happy Valentine's Day. I love you.
I love you too, but it's not Valentine's Day.
Not yet.
It's only the 10th.
It will be.
So, but anyway, folks, by the time you see this, it might be Valentine's Day. All right, folks. So, Miss Carrie done got the fish all cleaned up, the whole fish. We got some slits cut in the sides, on both sides. And so now, what we're gonna do is we're going to soak it in buttermilk. We're going to soak the whole fish in a little bit of buttermilk. And Crystal hot sauce. Just put a little bit in there. Nothing fancy. A little bit of that, a little bit of that. And we'll have just a little bit of the two-step fire. Get me my fork, stir it around. Okay. Now we're just going to lay this fish in there. And we'll shake it up from time to time. But it'll probably be, this is probably what we're going to have for supper tomorrow night. I want to let it sit in this buttermilk hot sauce mixture. Adds so much flavor to the fish, chicken, whatever. This mixture right here is just something we just love to do. But anyway, so now that we're all resting in there, and then we'll bring you back when it's time to cook. Till then, we'll see you. All right, folks, we're back with you. Now that our whole catfish have had time to marinate in buttermilk and hot sauce and a little bit of seasoning. They've been in there about 24 hours. We've never we've never done it this way, so you're going to find out as soon as we find out how this works out for us. We just followed some other recipes and decided that we wanted to do the whole fish, being that they were kind of small. So you can see the slits in them. I'm going to throw that in there. Get me a paper towel to wipe my hands. And by the way, the seasoning we're using is stale cracker seasoning. We're using the seafood seasoning only because, well, I went to the Walmart and they had it listed in the wrong box, and I pulled it thinking it was a fish fry mix, and I didn't realize it until just tonight when I actually looked at the package that it was not. But anyway, stale cracker said the seafood mix is just a little sweeter than the fish fry, so it'll be all right. Has to be all right. That's all we got. Unless we make our own, which I just really didn't feel like doing. So we're just gonna shake a bit, shake and shake, 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 shake. We got this fish all good and coated. I'm gonna make sure I get some down in those slits. And then we're going to drop it in the fryer. I got my oil at 375. I guess we got the basket is a little small for these fish. Thank God we don't have big fish. I'd have had to use my cast pot. But anyway, we got it in the fryer. You saw how I did it. We got 3 fish that we're going to fry up. And once they get all cooked up, I'll put them on a plate, and then we'll showcase them, and I'll give you a taste test on camera because, like I said, this is the first time we've ever done this. So we'll come back to you here in a little bit. All right, folks. We got our 3 little fish cooked up, and I'm going to give you a taste on camera. Like I said, we hadn't done fish like this. I used to have fish like this my entire life growing up. Wow. I'm going to tell you right now, Butch, thank you for suggesting this. This is amazing. Truly amazing. I will definitely do this again. All right, this is going to conclude our camping with Kelley Catch Cook memorial video. Thank you all for sticking around for this entire episode. We really appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, share, let your friends know. There's a new channel out there that do things just a little bit different than normal people. So, but anyway, thank you again. We'll see you on the next one.